Hello. What's up, everybody?
Hi.
Welcome
Hi.
to our latest episode. So I think first off, we should introduce our very special guest tonight, Mr. Carsen Kelleher.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Hey!
You may know him from a very informative ants presentation, I believe a few weeks ago on the show, and now he's going to be playing some NPCs for us tonight. He's going to start as Goro, the first mate goblin of the Lady Bluff, who our hero Marta had a theater interaction with not too long ago.
Yes.
And who also killed Marta's husband, but Goro really doesn't remember that part. All around cool dude. So
yay, Carsen!
Yeah, I think we'll just go ahead and jump in here if y'all are ready.
I'm ready. I got my dice throwing plate, and I'm ready to go.
Cool. Get those wrists warmed up. We're gonna roll crit 20s tonight. All right, so you guys have come from, I believe, just getting suited up in the last scene when we ended. Does anybody remember what they were wearing?
Of course. Marta, please go.
Well, I was wearing a nice pair of, I believe, red velvet overalls that the straps kind of covered my nipples, but not too much. And yeah, I think that's about all I was wearing.
And Skip, of course, picked out a beautiful, tasteful outfit for this dinner we're having with the Lady Bluff. I am, of course, wearing the Chippendales outfit from the SNL where Patrick Swayze is auditioning to be a part of Chippendales. So it's cufflinks and bow tie and tight pants.
Yes.
Chip's looking sweet.
That's amazing. I believe Brahms is wearing the blazer over hoodie combo, trying to look like a Silicon Valley guy. And I think he's wearing a top hat as well, if I remember correctly. Yeah. Fancy.
I'm not 100% sure what Nomeo was wearing. I think it's some standard red tie or red carpet, black tie affair.
Of course.
Remember otherwise? That feels right for Nomeo.
To be honest with you.
Probably like aviators. Probably like aviators too.
A classic sunglasses on the red carpet moment.
Yes.
Yeah, something to hide his face from the plebs. Okay, you guys in your dapper attire, get in your favorite little dinghy. Boos, right?
Yes.
Get in your favorite little dinghy and take your ship over to the fabled tower, which rests at the head of this pirate archipelago that you've been exploring the last couple episodes. And you see this giant tower erected in the middle of these three islands, and around the bottom of the tower is a whirlpool. As you approach, I'm going to wait for that. That's the whirlpool outside.
Whoa, I can hear it.
I can hear it.
Immersive.
Still able to get sound effects going. Yeah. Is a giant whirlpool. As you approach, Alexander Crisp lets you know that this whirlpool was designed as a protective measure to keep the Lady Bluff's tower safe. Supposedly, it's where she keeps all her most valuable items. As you approach, the whirlpool lessens enough for you to get onto a platform and walk into the tower. As you enter the tower with your crew of Emile, Onfroy, and Alexander, you are greeted by a set of somewhat absent-minded looking guards. And the first one comes up to you and says, "Oh, welcome, friends. You must be the Lady Bluff's guests. Welcome to her tower. This is great. I'm a guard, and this is my other friend, also a guard."
Two men named
Hey.
Dwarf. Seems a little confusing.
Can't argue with that. Guilty as charged. Guard here.
Hey! Aren't you two fellows just absolutely delightful?
We're
we get that
wonderful.
number.
I think we won friendliest guards of the year. We make a great team. My name is
Congratulations.
my name is Boyce.
Oh,
Boyce the guard, and
Are you
this
having
is,
a Boyce
my
night
friend
out?
here. I've never heard that
Wow,
before. That's great.
you've never heard that
That's
before?
really good. No, I've
Wow.
never. Wow, I can't believe I didn't think of that.
Aren't guards supposed to just be
I like it.
guarding and it's supposed to be less chatty with the people?
Oh well,
I thought you guys-
yeah, that's what.
No,
That's
that's a pretty
that's what
limited
those guys
view.
are for.
Yeah, some guards. Yeah.
And they say that, and they both like look back at these other two guards, and the other two guards in the back of this giant hall have a shield along with their swords, and they look far more stationary and less forgiving.
Oh, I'd really prefer just to keep talking with you fine fellows, if that's all right.
The Boyce nods and he says, "Well, yeah, look, I'm not supposed to talk with you very long. We're supposed to escort you up to dinner. I believe that's why you're here." And so he takes you through the entrance of this hall to one of two elevators that sits along the inside of this giant tower. And he swipes a key card on this magical elevator. It opens up, you enter, and then he hits a floor that has like a picture of a dining table on it, and he says, "All right, well, you guys will be sat down for dinner when you get up there. Again, my name is Boyce. This is my bodyguard. We're looking forward to serving you." And
You said
he
bodyguard?
kind of smiles.
Marta
like this.
is
Wait,
just
that's your
terrified.
bodyguard or your bodyguard?
Bodyguard.
That's really
And
adorable.
he does this, and the doors close, and you guys move up. You go through what seems like. Sorry, I'm using my reference here. 1 level, 2 level, and then on the 3rd level, you come to a stop. The doors open, and you enter to a giant dining room, where the Lady Bluff is seated at the head of a table. To her left is a woman you recognize to be Constance from a couple days before in the potion shop. To her right is Goro, the goblin first mate, and then on the left of Constance is a familiar face, the Doctor Captain himself.
Oh, wow.
And the rest of you can seat yourselves however you like around this table.
Can I say that Marta was extremely afraid of the elevator that just happened, and she does not like technology, and she did not deal with the ride very well, and she's still kind of horrified about what just happened and how she got transported up 3 stories. I'm not even sure if Marta has ever ridden in an elevator before, so she's just like really out of her game right now.
A little rattled.
Is there an open seat next to the Lady Bluff?
There is not. The closest to the Lady Bluff you can get is next to Goro, who is at her right hand.
It's probably not gonna work for Skip.
Okay.
Skip's gonna pick up a chair and he's gonna walk over in between Goro and the Lady Bluff, and he's gonna say, "Do you mind if I sit here? I'm just so taken with your enchanting beauty and presence that I must be as close to it as possible."
Oh, well, that's charming. People
Uh,
don't normally treat me that way, but feel free.
Is there
My
any
fine
food?
fellow, I was referring to your captain. She is the most magnificent woman I have ever seen.
The Lady Bluff kind of smirks at Goro's comment and turns to you, Skip, and says, young lad, I am certainly taken by your affection for me, but I assure you that the seats have been chosen the way they are for a reason. If you could please take a seat further down." And she sounds very authoritative when she says it,
Okay.
like she's not going to take some leeway on that.
Okay, Skip's gonna be like, "A woman who knows what she likes." I like that. And he's gonna take a seat next. He's gonna put a seat right back down where he picked it up next to Goro, and he's gonna sit there.
Okay, cool. Skip
Can
is
we
next
be
to Goro.
reminded of what we have on us? Because I believe we went to the potion shop. Yeah.
We got some poison, and we
Yes.
formulated a plan.
Right.
Yes.
I'm trying to refresh my memory. I'm also so dazed by the elevator that I'm not sure quite what's going on.
So, I think, Skip, do you remember exactly what you guys got?
I'm looking.
Okay.
Because normally I take notes
also
because it's so long between our playtimes.
Didn't we get a transformation potion or something that lets us transform into someone else or something else?
I believe we did, yes.
I think that you
Yes,
did.
because we were going to have someone drink the potion and turn
And
into
turn into a grain of rice or something.
Right, yes.
and then have the potion wear off and they
Yes.
explode on the inside of the Lady Bluff.
Yeah.
Or was it wine? Or was it wine? Was someone going to turn into wine so that
So
she
turn
could
into
drink
wine,
the
yeah.
wine?
I was gonna turn into wine, and then explode once I got back to normal. I think there was a stipulation with that though that was brought up by the potion shop master. I can't remember
Taking
though.
notes.
Yeah, I think it was that like you couldn't turn into wine because that was just a little too much.
Oh, you had to.
General.
Wasn't the stipulation you had to turn into a person, kind of like a polyjuice
yeah.
potion?
That makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think that's accurate. I apologize.
And then
for
another-
my inaccuracy here. As the
Listen,
DM.
audience, we apologize. It's been a minute, and we've had some
another
roleplay juice.
Another pitch I think that Marta had was becoming the Lady Bluff and then
Yes.
doing a sort of mirror scenario where I
Duck soup
kill the
mirror
Lady
gag.
Bluff. Yeah, duck soup mirror gag, and then I kill the Lady Bluff and then return back to the table as Lady Bluff, pretending to be her, so no one realized that there's anything wrong. That might have been what we landed on.
It's a very Mission Impossible plan, I like it.
Yeah.
I think
Hey,
you
and
guys
also,
tossed around all
there's
these
no
ideas,
rules,
but I don't think
babies.
anything was decided. Yeah.
Yes.
There's no
Do-
rules. We
do
can
what you
formulate a
please.
new plan right here.
Wow, okay.
Did we get any other potions, or was it just the transformation potion? Do we remember? Was there any?
I remember that you got one for free, and I think you only got one because you had to buy the other ones, and that would have come at the cost of fixing your ship.
And our new outfits.
Well, okay, but I remember us asking specifically about poison. Did we get a poison potion? Because remember it was no, because I remember us asking specifically about poison, and we were supposed to get a free potion because the guy liked us and he wants the Lady Bluff dead. So he gave us something for free, and then we also bought this transformation potion.
So we got
Okay, if you
poison
got
thing.
two, then you got the poison as well. I just didn't
Okay.
remember if you had bought one as well as getting the
We
potion.
got
but it
one.
sounds
We
like
got
you-
two.
For being friends with the potion master.
Yeah.
Someone
Okay.
in our party was. I forget who.
We
I
made an
think it's
Yeah, then
argument
you
though.
have. Emil was
Does the-
friends with the potion master.
Right.
Sorry, go
And
ahead.
Jones, I see you're asking,
Jones
didn't
is
we
that
kill the
too.
Lady Bluff? No, we fought the Hydra with the Lady Bluff, and she invited us to dinner. And
Okay,
we went to the
attraction.
potions shop, and we were formulating a plan to kill her. And so now we're at the dinner trying to kill her.
I think that's pretty much
Anyway,
Is there
I think our
any
big
food or,
argument
like,
with
appetizers on this table.
The table is actually blank as of now.
Okay, so there's not.
There's
even,
like it's set
bread
with
or,
like
no glasses of water.
no, it's just like plates and silverware and things. It's been set for dinner, but there's no food yet.
Gotcha.
And Nomeo asks, so are there going to be appetizers or
Like bread?
snacks?
The Lady Bluff just looks up and she motions for you to sit, and she says, "Please, I assure you, dinner will come shortly."
Okay, because I'm hungry. I didn't eat anything. I
She-
thought that was going to be a big
No.
meal, so I kind of didn't eat earlier.
Oh, geez, and let's speed this up because I gotta go home and watch Ozark with my wife that I have.
oh, that's great.
And And Marta's still like kind of whirling from the elevator, and I think she ingested some of the Hydra shit, which is kind of not sitting well with her, and combining with her terrifying thing, and she just throws up all over the table immediately.
No.
Oh.
Bad impression.
She makes a horrible first impression by just vomiting all over the table.
Uh-oh.
All right, she
Reminds me of my
vomits
wife
all
after
over the
sex,
table,
right? Is that what happens?
and
Not usually.
Okay.
Goro starts clapping. Excellent performance, as always.
the Lady Bluff leans over to Constance on her left and asks her to go get one of the guards to come clean it up. She goes and leaves to retrieve a guard, and she asks Marta, are you okay to continue this dinner, or do you need to sit this one out?
Honey, I'm fine now. I'm feeling great now.
She does this all the
I
time.
think it's all out. I did it earlier at the bar, but I think this is the last time.
We'd be concerned.
She says, the Lady Bluff says, very good. Well, as someone who is approaching age myself, please come take a seat next to me. And she offers the seat that Constance left.
What do you mean? I wanted to sit next to you.
And Marta's just like audibly laughing. Yes, of course, I'd love to.
I missed it. What was funny?
I don't know. I think Marta misheard.
Hey,
something.
wait a minute. I'm the one in love with you.
The Lady Bluff turns to you, Skip, and says, my young lad, I do appreciate, as I said, but I'm afraid I seem to just share more in common with our friend Marta here.
Skip kind of like sits back in his chair, and he like takes a fork and he just plays with the food that's on his plate.
Cool. Okay, real quick before I want to move this forward, Nomeo and Skip, one of you is going to be sitting at the other end of the table from the Lady Bluff, and one of you next to Dr. Captain.
I thought I was next to Goro.
Yeah, you're next to Goro, Skip.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, and Nomeo and Bromst. My bad.
Okay.
Sorry.
So yeah, I just need to know who wants to sit where.
Next to Dr. Captain, and then next to who? The other one?
Next to Dr. Captain, or at the head of the table opposite Lady Bluff.
I'll sit at the head of the table. I'm kind of a big deal.
And I'll sit wherever there's a chair.
Okay, great. So the Constance comes back, the vomit is swept off the table, and dinner begins eventually. As you guys start, it's a little bit awkward. To summon the food, it's actually a magical table, and the Lady Bluff places her hands on the head and like presses, and as it does, kind of Harry Potter style, food manifests in the center table. It's a little bit awkward at first, as everybody's kind of trying to feel each other out, but then people have a little bit of wine and things start to flow. And I actually want to do just a little quick game here. Everybody roll initiative.
Oh no.
Goro too.
Sorry? Oh yeah,
Goro
yeah.
too.
Roll as Goro.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Skip's a big old 18.
I got a
Cool.
5.
I got a 13.
Nat 20.
Okay.
Ooh,
Marta.
Marta.
Marta. All right. So, Marta, you, look at that. Almost as pretty as you, Marta. You are sitting next to the Lady Bluff, and as things start to move in dinner, like people are passing plates around, starting to loosen up as the wine flows a little bit. And Marta, Goro calls. Oh, Goro, what did you get on your initiative?
I got 5.
Okay, you got 5. Wait, I'm missing somebody. 20,
Romeo
18,
also
13.
got 5.
Oh, you got a 5. Okay, that's why. Okay, great. Goro calls for a plate of peas, Marta, and you reach to pass it to him.
How about
But
some
as
peas?
you do, The Lady Bluff is passing a jug of wine over the top, and Dr. Captain is snatching some butter from underneath and make a roll to like pass the peas. Well,
Oh my god.
amidst this chaos.
Roll for dinner. Roll for dinner.
Please,
And I got a
please.
solid 5 on that roll.
Okay, you reach through, you knock Lady Bluff's arm. She spills some wine onto you, and you spill some peas onto Goro's lap. But the peas get there.
And
18.
I'm so sorry.
18,
And I'm
skip.
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
You know, we'll get through it.
Skip, you are. Where are you sitting?
Uh-oh.
Oh, you're right next to Goro.
I'm right next to Goro, baby.
You, Skip, you feeling like empowered by the wine and laughing at a joke, kind of laughing at something that Lady Bluff said, but that wasn't really a joke. Like, kind of
Too
do
loud.
that, and and reach out to touch her like her arm, you know,
Like
this
across a
portion.
person.
Yeah,
Over
Okay.
Goro's little head.
give me a
Yeah.
roll.
Okay. Do I get any modifiers?
No, just give me a straight up. I just want to like gunfire these.
Okay. It's gonna be a big old 16.
Oof.
Okay, you touch her arm and she flinches at first, but then she like takes a moment and looks at you, and her look, while not warm, definitely is softer than it has been up to this point. And
Oh
so you
my.
feel like there's progress made. And
And
she almost
Skip's
looks
gonna
like
try
she's
and- Skip's gonna try and wink at her, but he has had a lot of wine, so it's gonna come out like one of those like fish winks. That's like,
Stone. Just
Yep.
nothing after
Oh.
that.
cool, got it.
Then Bromst, you're next to Dr. Captain. Dr. Captain finishes with his butter, and you want to reach over and take some. Do I want to make you roll? Yeah, do a roll. Just do a roll for like grabbing the butter from him for me.
That's a 16.
Ooh,
Okay. As you
roll.
grab the butter, you reach to grab, and you like don't really process how close his hand is, and you almost like full on, it almost like you're holding hands. You like grab the whole of his hand almost underneath, and there's just like you just like feel each other's heartbeats for a bare moment as you pass this butter.
Wow.
Sorry, I'm married. And then I take a bite out of the stick of butter.
The Dr. Captain like whips his hand back and shakes his head before like resuming his feast. And Nomio, you let's see what Nomio. Oh yes, Nomio, you're the person that the Lady Bluff was trying to pass the wine to, and it's a long table, but there's a small like section in the middle that's bare, and so she's passing, leaning over, and she's actually gonna like try to slide it down towards you. So the jug of wine is sliding towards you, and make a roll to catch it.
Oh, perfect. I'll grab that. And that's a 12.
Okay. You like start to reach a hand out, but then get less confident, and you kind of like brace for impact, and you catch the jug, but you catch a good like splash across your face.
Whoa. Refreshing.
Got it.
So-
After all of this happens, or during the course of this, the Lady Bluff is telling you a story about how she became a pirate, and how she, when she was little, met a pirate in a cell. She had been playing, and a ball went down an alley, and she started a conversation with a pirate through a cell window. And over the course of a few days, she got to know this person, and he gifted her a coin and told her a legend about a city. And the Lady Bluff is finishing her story. And so I suppose the reason that I'm telling you all of this, and she reaches her hand to
Is there any more
clutch.
bread? Sorry, I know this is an important story. I just want to know if there's any more bread.
She looks at you and takes one of her like chest daggers out and cuts a piece of bread for you, puts it on a knife, and then like tosses the knife up to you. roll to catch it.
Okay.
That's unnecessary. I mean, you could just
And
pass
it's a
the bread.
16.
Ooh.
Okay, you catch it.
Thanks. Go on. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Oh.
I wish my wife.
She says, as she's clutching what looks like some kind of pendant underneath her chest, the reason I'm telling you this is because I've lived a very long and brutal life. But as I've gotten older, I've remembered that kindness and gift that a strange pirate paid me. I saw a lot of talent when you fought that Hydra, and I would like to extend an offer to you to join my crew. And she looks around to the four of you and then to Emil, and she says, I know that there have been some preconceptions and rumors that people have about me, but I assure you, I am trying to make the best of things. And I know this is a big decision, but I do want to have you guys make a decision quickly because there's a lot of things that I want to move on to before we run out of time. So
Okay.
So
and
I
Marta,
think,
and Marta
yeah.
speaks up. Marta speaks
No.
up immediately.
No.
Wait,
Sure. Why not? Might as well.
this is a team effort, guys.
No, I think if we infiltrate her crew, we have much better chance of finding
Listen, you don't
finding
realize
everything,
that
and then we can kill him.
Marta's intelligence is 22, honey. She's not some dumb broad. She knows what she's doing.
But she's so revenge driven. I thought she was just gonna say no.
No,
Not
she's
by
gonna
elevators.
say yes. But
Oh,
of
fuck
course,
that.
Marta has this. She's joined plenty of crews in her day. She's an old woman, but she has a somewhat of a ceremony to create the bond of joining a crew, and that is, of course, swapping a strand of hair with each other in order to demonstrate the bond. So I'm going to explain that to Lady Bluff that since I am the self-declared leader of this crew, we just exchange a strand of hair to
Tell
help
her it's an Italian
help-
tradition.
an Italian tradition to seal the ceremony of joining a new crew.
Me spaghetti, you spaghetti.
What?
Yeah.
How do we feel about
Okay,
that?
hold on. I just want to make sure. Are you doing this because you think that you need her hair for that like potion to work?
Yes.
Okay, you don't.
Oh, come on.
Wait, I thought that's exactly what we
It's not-
discussed
Make
in
it
the
fun.
beginning.
It's not
No.
Harry Potter.
It's not poly.
I said last time I said that you just had to like have a good image of the person in their mind.
Oh, yeah, you just have to
The hair would probably help, though.
Let's do the hair
Like,
thing.
it
Wait,
would
what?
likely
Yeah,
help.
we
all
can
you
do-
need to do is
we can still
picture
do
them?
this.
Oh,
I
Yeah,
would
we can
love
still
to
do this.
add
I just don't
her
want you to be
DNA.
disappointed later.
No, then Marta just farts.
More like Farta de Luca.
Okay. Skip, you want to take this one?
Well, Marta already said yes, right?
That was me discussing with you guys.
Oh, okay.
Because I was
yeah,
under
I
the
guess-
conception that we need a strand of hair, but if I just need to picture it, then it's like I might as well just go to the bathroom and drink this damn potion.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
without even like looking at a meal, Skip slams down his glass of wine, and he says,
Goblet.
okay, goblet. He slams down his goblet of wine and he says, absolutely, you're the most famous pirate in these parts. We'd be absolutely stupid not to join your crew. What are you looking for again?
The Lady Bluff reaches out a hand and touches Skip's hand like some mildly affectionately, and says, "I'm so glad to hear it, Skip." And she says, "I'm looking for many things, but for now, I think rest is in order. I have many things to attend to tonight. Tomorrow, I can brief you on all of it." And you guys wrap up the dinner, and she excuses herself and says,
Can we get a box for leftovers?
she says,
A doggy bag.
she says,
I'll do
Anytime
coffee if
that you would
anybody
like
else. I don't want to
food, all
be
you
the
have
only
to-
one doing coffee, but if other people are gonna have coffee, I'll have coffee.
I'll just take a
I
box
would love
when my
a
wife
coffee.
gets hangry.
It's like
I
Christmas
could do
when
coffee.
you don't know what to do past 2 o'clock, so everyone makes coffee.
Let's do it.
She says, as she's excusing herself, she says, anytime that you would like food throughout the night, the dining hall is open. All you need to do is place your hands on the table and summon what you'd like. And she nods to Goro and says, Constance will be your overseer for the night. I am afraid that this is a valuable place for me, and so I cannot allow you free reign throughout the tower. But you will be cared for, and in the morning everything will be explained. She nods and she exits the hall, and Constance stands up, who was the woman you met at the potion shop a while back. She has a little bit of beef with Emil that you don't know the backstory on yet, but you know that they're not friends.
They got beef.
And Constance. Yes. Constance says, if you could please follow me down to the hall. She escorts you down to the hall where you go to see both sets of guards that you met earlier. The more lackadaisical guards and then the very serious ones. And she says, these are 2 sets of guards that will be watching over the tower along with myself tonight. One of them will be your accompaniment. And I was hoping we might get Chat to be able to choose who's going to be our team overseers.
I would love if it was the fun patrol.
So, yeah, basically one of them is going to be...
Is this where we are?
Sorry, no, the big one that you came in on.
This
My
one.
bad.
Cool.
Yes.
So it's between the 2 sets of guards.
Yes, and the first set of guards walks up to you and says, "Hey, what's up, friends? How was dinner?"
Hello!
How you guys doing?
It was delicious. I had beef bourguignon for the first time. Have you ever had such a tasty meal?
Well, usually I just try to stick off of the red meats because I heard it makes your hair grow less, and I'm trying to grow mine out.
I understand.
Definitely get that. The old ball and chain likes me, Harry. So have you guys tried the butter? It was real great.
I put some on my bread.
Oh my god, such good butter.
I ate a bean.
Favorite part of my whole all the meals here. As they're
Hey,
talking
what are
to
you
you, okay.
guys'
So
names?
the first one
Boyce.
says, "Well, I told you, I'm Boyce, and this is
Right, voice night.
I didn't know if you guys were gonna ask. I was really excited to meet new people. My name's Big Kyle. You can call me Big Kyle. Most people call
Hi,
me Big
Big
Kyle.
Kyle and
Is
boys.
there a small Kyle or like a normal size Kyle?
We don't really
Oh,
talk about
well,
small
you-
Kyle.
Oh,
You don't talk about
No,
it.
we don't.
Is he
We,
dead?
No.
we don't talk.
Has he been dead?
Well, we don't really.
I mean, sometimes I talk about small Kyle, but not when Boyce is around.
mm.
Is
Sensitive
there extra
subject.
large, Kyle?
Boyce like shakes it off and is back to his like, all right, yeah, it's all good. It's all good. And
Yeah.
are we still voting?
We have 3 unique votes, which is record.
It's a record.
3, 2, 1. Okay.
Bam, bam.
Boyce and Big Kyle.
All right. Boyce and Big Kyle say, well, all right. It looks like we're gonna be your overseers. So we were instructed.
Do you guys want to have a sleepover?
Yeah. Wait. We do we? Boyce, do we?
Kinda. Yeah. We're gonna be like we're gonna be in the same tower tonight. We're gonna be. We're not
should
gonna be
play
sleeping
spin
so
the
much.
bottle.
Our kind of job is kind of to stay awake, but we'll like
Do you
watch
guys
you
want to
sleep.
play spin the bottle?
Boyce,
we
I never
can-
played. I never played Spin the Bottle before.
Marta.
I kind of want to play spin the bottle. I'm feeling a little, feeling frisky from this group. So I think maybe we could play spin the bottle if that's
The
something
ratios
you
is
wanna
very
do.
skewed, but I think we'll still have a good time.
Hey, boys, I just thought of something. If the other guys call in, we'll tell them we're not playing spin the bottle.
Great idea.
That's a good plan.
Yeah. As he says
You guys-
that, the two serious guards, the two serious guards walk up, and one of them says, "What are you talking about?" He looks you up, Big Kyle, and says, "What are you talking about, Big Kyle?"
We were just talking about how to make sure none of these guys have any plans about causing trouble. We hate trouble as
Good.
guards. Us guards
No
in trouble. Just don't mix.
Indeed, we do. He
Like
looks.
water and
He looks at
vinegar.
the four of you. The serious guard looks to the four of you and says, "Good. Well, let's start them on their itinerary for the night. As an offer of goodwill, the Lady Bluff has offered to show you or give you a tour of one room, guided by your leads this evening. So basically, you guys can you're gonna get a lights out time where they're gonna put you in the room and say that you stay in the room. But before that happens, you can get a tour of either the lab, which is downstairs in the basement. The vault room, the Lady Bluff is kind enough to allow you to see the vault as a show of goodwill for your joining the crew, or the sorry, what was the other one that I put down? Either that or why can I not find this? Sorry.
That's okay.
I love rooms.
Sorry. The lab, the vault, or the lighthouse on the top of the tower.
Ooh. Well, how much time until lights out?
It's about an hour, but basically it's you get to do this thing, and then it's going to be lights out.
Should we split up and do so we can at least hit 2 of these? Because there's 2 guards. Because I'm imagining they won't let us split up without a guard. So 2 of us could go to one location, and 2 of us could go to another location, so we could at least check everything out.
That sounds alright.
I'm cool with that if you want to do that.
All right,
Cool.
I'm gonna check out that dining hall where they said there was infinite food that you could summon.
Now we
Okay.
out!
I thought there was something suspicious about that room.
He did get a
About the
bread.
dessert. About the
You're very
canapes.
Thank you.
Oh, but I don't have a guard to come with me then if I go alone. All right, I guess. Does anyone want to go to this vault? I guess maybe there's something cool down there.
That sounds fun.
Okay. Nomeo and Brahms are doing the vault.
Brahms and I are gonna
Okay.
check out the vault. Maybe we'll.
I
hit the
feel
dining
like
hall on
the-
the way though.
I feel
Maybe
like
there's food in
the
the vault.
Lighthouse is another solid choice because also Willem Dafoe.
Okay.
And yes,
Yeah. Okay. Great. So vault and lighthouse. I think if Big Kyle wants to take the lighthouse and Boyce will take the vault.
Yo,
Carson, I
boys, can
know-
I take him to the lighthouse?
Yo, Big
Boyce.
Kyle, I was hoping you were gonna say that. The vault is where my heart's at. So I think this is why we work so well, dude.
Yeah, I think I could really kill the lighthouse introduction. It's just something I've
Yeah.
been thinking about since it came up a minute ago, and I think I do a really good
Yeah.
job.
Yo, hey, spit it, man. Take him. I'd love to give that to you. This is
Hey.
guards for life, bro. He
Hey,
puts out-
guards for life, though. Guards for
we're
life,
all kind of
though.
awkwardly just standing, waiting for them to finish this conversation.
Romance.
Brahms is very emotional about that.
Boyce turns to the four of you and goes, all right, guys, well, it looks like we got it figured out. So, Brahms, Nomeo, if you guys want to come with me, and we'll check out the vault. And Skip and
let's
Marta, have fun. Do you guys
Sounds
want to
good.
do
Let's
the
go.
lighthouse first?
Salutations. Sure.
Y'all my lighthouse dudes? Let's do it.
Hello, Big Kyle. Please give us a tour.
That sounds great. Yeah. Wait, are we like up there already? Are we going or?
Yeah, that's
Walking.
this is going to be the picture for the lighthouse. Sorry.
Okay, this is the lighthouse.
thing I can find.
As we're going up the stairs, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm like not actually that big, but it's more of a testament to my charisma. That's what people have told me. Not my words exactly, but anyway, here we are. Here's the lighthouse. It's
Big Kyle, I completely understand. As an elf who is only 5'10", I resonate with you on the charisma being the biggest part of your personality.
Yeah, you know, you feel taller than that, Skip. So I get what you mean. So this is the lighthouse, and these are some of my favorite characteristics of it. And I point to some things that perhaps Nick will describe.
He points to a large spinning light in the center, and as he's like describing just how enticing this light is and like its beautiful construction and the history of it, you hear Alexander Crisp running quickly up the stairs behind you, and he's kind of out of breath as he gets to the top, and he says, "Oh, sorry, I meant to come with you. I wanted to see the top and get this amazing view. Wow!" And he steps over to the side, and as he does, Skip, you see Alexander's pocket begin to move a little bit, and you notice little refractions of light that look familiar from the bar start to like fill the space around him as you hear kind of like a chandelier tingling noise. And actually, Carsen, can you roll a perception check for me to see if you are noticing the same phenomenon?
Okay. Oh. Rolled it off the table. Big Cal's got 15.
15? Okay. Yeah, you notice this weird thing happening. And as you notice it as well, Alexander like looks at his pocket and he notices and he grabs it. And as he does, this light refraction stops. Alexander has the coin in his pocket, Skip, which you and Marta know, and so you kind of put two and two together. But Big Kyle is intrigued but does not know quite what's going on.
Huh, homie's got kaleidoscope going rogue in the pockets there.
Oh,
and it's our coin that you have?
Yeah, it's the black coin, the one that you got.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you probably don't remember, Skip doesn't love Crispy because he's taller than he is, and Skip has a vendetta over anyone who's taller than him. But he also knows the importance of a secret, so he's going to be like, "This lighthouse and how it turns. Does it often save folks from running into the rocks? I admire its abilities."
Yeah, you see, well, the lighthouse is a bit ironic in terms of normal lighthouses because for a lot of people it serves as a grim warning of the death that lies if they defy those in residence here. But for some, it guides you to safety when the whirlpool's not in effect.
I guess it's all about perception, huh?
I also noticed that this lighthouse is in the middle of 3 bases of land, which seems to defeat the purpose because you would have crashed into the land before you really got to the lighthouse. So what's up with that?
Now, a lot of people say that, and to that I reply, the other ones don't have the light on them, so you just don't go to those ones.
All right, Big Kyle.
What's your intelligence score, lady?
Crisp leans
22,
over. Crisp
bitch.
looks to you, Skip. Alexander Crisp looks to you, Skip, knowingly, and like kind of gives you a nod of acknowledgement before he just holds on to the coin to make sure it doesn't do that again. And
Skip
we
just kind
warp
of gives him
over
one of
to.
like. Oh, I was gonna say Skip just kind of gives him one of these
Go ahead.
faces where he's like.
We warp
He
over
doesn't
to
like
the
him.
vault where Boyce is bringing Nomeo and Bromst in. And Boyce walks up to the vault door, and he walks. You walk in this giant room with 2 walls on this side, and as the main hall enters into the center of this circular room, you see a giant vault door, probably like two of Bromst tall, and so like a little bit taller than a normal person. And
Hey, that thing's as tall as 2 of me.
I know that's actually the measurement we used was a double dwarf door is what it's called. It's kind of standard in 2 dwarves tall, 1 dwarf thick. And he slides a key card through the center of it, and a magical process happens, and he spins the door open, and he opens this giant vault door, and he says, come on inside. The Lady Bluff said basically she likes to show off her wealth a little bit. You know, she's been a pirate a long time, so this is just kind of to show you guys that, you know, you can get a piece of this if you're part of the crew. And you guys look around, and you see a bunch of different cool things around the room. And you see like lots of gold, you see a couple magical items, and if both of you could roll a d4 for me, then tell me what number you get.
I got a 1.
I got a 1.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay. The both of you see you both see like a glint off in one of the corners of the gold piles, and you see this like small it looks like a small metal rod about like this big, and you're drawn to it, and as you go over, Boyce is like kind of looking around, mesmerized by the gold himself, and you pick up this little rod, and you feel almost like hypnotized by it, and I had to do 2 rolls in a row, but make a Constitution check, both of you.
D20?
Yeah.
I got a 17.
And I got a 2.
Okay. Nomio, you feel fine. The haze kind of vanishes from your mind, but Bromst, you feel really suggestible, and you like turn to Nomio, and we're gonna say, Nomio, you picked up this object. Bromst, you turn to Nomio, and you just feel like whatever this guy tells me to do, I would do. I would do anything for this man.
You feel a master?
Yeah.
We should go back to that dining hall.
Whatever you
See
want,
if they're
big
still
guy.
serving food.
Absolutely, sir. Get on my back.
Boyce, Boyce turns around and rolls a crit 20 on his perception check, and sees you holding this little object, and says, "Hey, okay, no, hold on, guys. I can't let you steal anything from here. That's a no-go." And he's like moving toward you to try and take it. Do you want to give it to him? Do you want to keep it? Do you want to?
What is this thing?
Well, it's hard to tell. All that you can tell is that Bromst seems to be under some kind of suggestion spell, and you seem to be somebody that he listens to. And Boyce wants you to put this thing down.
I'll hurt him. Say the word and I'll hurt him, sir.
I put it down.
Okay. You drop this object. Bromst, you feel the haze start to clear slowly, and Boyce says, "Oh, okay, all right, cool. Well, we're good then. All right, I guess that's that." And we warp away from the vault as the 4 of you head back down to the quarters. You pass through. You go down the elevators, and you pass through the hall, and you go down to your rooms, which will be the background with like the one window. And the 2 guards come up to you and say, "All right, guys, well, this is going to be lights out. You're free to mill around this room as you want, but for the rest of the night, we gotta lock down the tower, unfortunately. So, me and Big Kyle are going to be chilling here. Yeah, well, hey, we can do anything you want in here. This is you got free reign in your quarters. And just for a layout, there's 2 rooms. So in a big circle shape, there is like an open area, one room, a second room, and a bathroom. And so you guys are now under like lockdown for the evening, supposedly.
Okay.
I think it's time
do
for
you guys
spin the
all want to
bottle.
come? Oh. Do you? Okay, I have a crazy question. But it's like one of those things to get to know each other. Okay. What's your deepest, darkest secret?
Are you asking? You're asking the guards?
I'm asking everyone, but yes, the guards.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Boys, what's our deepest, darkest secret?
Oh, well, I don't think we could really tell them the deepest, darkest.
I'll
one,
tell
right?
you
But,
mine if you tell me yours.
Boys, that seems fair.
That's like verbally binding, though, dude. I mean, like if we say yes, we gotta do it. Okay. Okay.
Wait, what if I just... Does it count? This is me saying this out loud. Does it count if I just don't know? Is that an answer? Are you satisfied with that? It's true.
I mean,
No.
that's pretty good, though,
Okay, we gotta come up with...
right?
We gotta come up with some, boys.
No,
Okay.
don't
These
come
guys are
up with
tough.
anything. Tell a true story from your life or from working here or
Well,
anything.
I mean, we're guards for like the most powerful pirate in the world. We got a lot of deep, dark secrets, you know? I don't
right.
think we're
And
bad
I'm
guys,
a
but, like,
very
we got
handsome
secrets.
elf. I have so many deep, dark secrets because I'm from a royal family. We all are vulnerable here.
Look, boys.
Boys-
Be a guard myself.
Boy says,
We can play glowworms
says,
first if you want.
Cool.
Oh, that is-
You know, where you crawl into your sleeping bag and Nightcrawlers, sorry. You crawl into your sleeping bag
Nightcrawlers?
head first
I thought you
and
were
then you
talking about the
wiggle
opening
around
scene
the
of Dancing
room.
with the Giant Peach. When you said
crawl
glowworms,
into your-
I thought.
Yeah, I can see where you would mess that up, but you crawl into your sleeping bag head first and you can't see anything and you wiggle around the room running into things. We can play that first if that makes you more comfortable.
That sounds violent, but I mean, hey.
Or we can play Truth or Dare.
Truth or dare.
Boy says, all of those games sound great. I'm up for anything. And as he says that, can all of you make a Constitution check for me?
Yes. Okay.
So roll a d20.
d20. Yeah, but I gotta check my
20.
odds.
I got a 5.
Okay, we got a 5. And you should have a
Skipper
modifier.
Skipper got a
18.
big old 5 plus 0.
Okay.
18 plus
5,
5.
5,
So
8.
I got a 23.
Okay, so Bromst and Marta, you feel fine. Skip and Nomeo, you feel this kind of like woozy sensation come over you, and you just like notice that everything you do is a little bit more difficult. And so for the next hour or so, which just for our purposes is going to be a couple actions. You're gonna have to make checks on anything you do. So like anything from like I walk to the other side of the room to I want to do this thing.
Okay.
And Emil pulls you Bromst aside and says, "Listen, Bromst, I'm fine to play these games, but I want to remind us that we are trying here to steal the key. And these guards are standing in the way of that, so I hope we have some kind of plan. That's all. You know."
And you think we should steal the key from these guards here?
Oh, well, I don't think they have the key, but it's obviously the Lady Bluff has it, and she has all her most valuable things here. It might be worth trying to look around. These guards don't seem too intelligent. Maybe we can get past them.
Perhaps we could play Truth or Dare and make them cry because they told the truth too hard, and we can take one of the transformation potions. and pretend
Or
to be
we could
working
dare
out.
them into
Okay.
giving us the key.
Or
Oh,
we
we could
could do
dare them
truth and tell them where Lady Bluff is sleeping, and I can go switch places with her in her sleep and take her key.
No.
I think Truth or Dare is
Okay.
the game, either way.
All right, Truth or Dare is the game. Let's do it. Emil speaks up and she says, we want to play Truth or Dare with you. And Boyce says, awesome, let's do it. All right. Big Kyle, Truth or Dare?
Rad. How about truth?
Okay.
And Big Kyle
you-
points. Big Kyle. Wait, we pick, right? Big Kyle points at Brahms. He goes,
yeah,
"We pick, right?
Hmm?
We pick, right?"
No, I believe the dare or the truth goes to you when someone asks.
Big Kyle just sits on the ground, all stressed. Oh man, I'm not good at telling truths.
Well,
It's
you
okay.
picked it,
It's
son.
okay, man.
We all have to do it.
Hey, it's okay, buddy. I'm your buddy. I'm gonna give you a softball. Ready? Ready for this? Are you the
Do I
biggest
look
Kyle?
sweaty right now? Oh, you know I'm not the biggest Kyle. Do these guys? I already told
Hey, but
them.
it's
Oh
okay.
no! Oh god!
It's okay though. 'Cause
Oh, no.
Actually
I
feels
still like you, right?
pretty good to get that out in a formal Truth or Dare setting.
Yeah. All right. See,
Thanks,
this
guys.
is a positive experience. All right. Who's next?
I trust you so much now, all of you, inexplicably.
Kyle,
We
who
love
are
you,
you
Big
truth
Kyle.
or daring?
Oh, okay. I'll double down on the dwarf over there.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
How about Dare?
Ooh. How's about I dare you to try to do a flip?
Ooh.
Seems easy enough.
Pretty cool, huh?
That's
pretty cool.
Kyle. Should
It's
I roll?
very cool.
You
Yeah,
say
you gotta
medium,
roll.
Kyle?
Oh, I thought because it's out in the open, I thought I'd just be honest. You seem like more of a medium, Kyle.
Oh.
I mean, it's not. Doesn't make me feel great, but if you're more comfortable with it, then
I'm sorry. It's my nature. I can't
Pat you on the
help it
back, Big
sometimes.
Kyle.
I'm trying to facilitate a good time for all y'all as our guests.
Hey, it's
so
okay, buddy.
Oh,
Hey,
you're doing great.
you're Big Kyle to me. You're my Big Kyle.
that means a
I
lot.
just
That
knew a
matters
really big
a
Kyle
lot.
once.
Yeah. Okay, Brahms, you doing a flip?
Yep. I'm going to do a flip, and it's a 14.
Whoa.
I feel like you
Do you have
like,
any
you get
athletics
there,
stuff?
you kind of stumble.
Okay.
Wow!
Brahms! Amazing!
Nice flip!
Whoa.
A pretty good flip, my guy. It
Dude. Flipping,
Pretty good
yeah.
These legs can do so
was
much
real
more.
big of you.
Wink.
Nice
Oh, thank
flip.
you, medium Kyle. I'm sorry.
Not a
I
lot
should
of
really
dwarves
not-
that can
I should
flip.
stop calling you that. Yes,
You know,
I'm
hey,
aerodynamic.
okay.
I was trained as such.
It's warranted. It's fine.
Thank you, medium man. Is it my turn to do the truthing or the daring?
Yup.
Okay, let's see.
That's all
boys.
you, my dwarf dude.
Boys, truth or the daring?
Ooh, I gotta go dare.
And you went dare. I wish you went truth personally, but you went dare.
I see.
that
I
tells the
think, dummy. No dummy.
Can I dare you to tell me the truth about something?
That is a cop out.
Ooh.
Indeed. I'll play the game.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god,
dare
boys, these guys are
you-
good.
I dare you
Dude, they're so
to make medium Kyle cry.
Whoa. Jesus.
Oh,
bro.
whoa,
I don't
whoa,
know. I don't
Brock.
know.
Well,
Am I doing this right?
my
That's-
emotional
yeah,
That's
resolve.
just like fucked
That's
up.
my boy.
Not in the
right
spirit
here.
of fun.
Holy shit,
Nah,
okay,
Brock.
voice,
well-
like, voice, you're my guy. I know what's up. You just go ahead and try. Like, I'm not
All right,
easily
okay,
rattled.
okay.
Emotionally,
It's just
I'm
like
bit,
a
that's
good
partially why they call me Big Kyle.
They're
I'm
good
gonna
friends.
defend
yeah,
that.
well, okay, all right, Big Kyle. Well, just know I care about you, man. Okay, I'm sorry for this. So, yeah, I mean, you like these guys, right? These are pretty good guys here. This is a pretty good group we got. Yeah.
Yeah, they're a shrewd bunch. They seem.
Yeah, I like them. You remember what the Lady Bluff told us earlier about the stuff for today and tonight?
Yeah, I generally listen very intently when our employer goes over plans with us, so I remember all those details.
Right. Well, I mean, just think how sad it's gonna be when. Oh man, just think about like these great guys that we know now, and like that plan, and what's gonna happen, and like, oh dude, now I'm crying, and like I don't want to.
Boys, you we're
supposed
to talk about that.
Oh well, but he dared me to make you cry, and that's just like what I thought about. And it's
boys, you're
a bad guard, man.
Your face is all red. You're making me cry, man.
Somebody's there to go to the dining hall.
How did both cry? Did I win? Am I winning?
Wait,
yeah.
what plan? What?
Wait, no, boys, truth or dare one of us, and I may have an idea.
Okay, well, Skip, you seem pretty confident. I want to hand the race to you. I guess, truth.
No, you have to ask me truth or dare. I get to pick.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Which one? Sorry.
Dare.
I'm really emotional right now. Dare. Okay.
That's
dare.
Fine. Dare.
Dare. I dare you. What do I dare you to do? I dare.
You tell me.
I dare you to. I dare you to get Bromst in trouble, because that was a mean dare, Bromst. And I forgive you, but man, that hurt me. So yeah.
Perfect. Easy. Skipjack is gonna just stand up very confidently, open the door to the room, like, because I know it's a circle and there's 3 rooms. Open the room out of the dormitory, I guess, and he's gonna say, "Lady Bluff, Bromst took a gold coin," and then close the door.
Okay.
And then
interesting.
Yeah,
so,
I don't. How does that?
Oh man.
Okay. Real quick, and then Big Kyle can go. But the rooms are all inside the circle, so we'll say you kind of like you pry open the elevator shaft and you like yell it up, and you hear this echo.
Yep.
But you don't hear anything back. Big
Cool.
Kyle, were you gonna say something?
See, that is what I call lying for emphasis, because I know that Bromst never took a gold coin, but I yelled it so the Lady Bluff would think it, making him be in trouble. I guess it's my turn now?
Yeah, I guess it is your
dare
turn.
one of you? Okay,
Yeah.
great. Boys, truth or dare?
Dare, I guess.
Okay, forget what I said earlier, but I dare you to confess to me the plan that involves us. And I'm just gonna, I'm gonna be standing, I'm gonna be standing over him in all 5'10" of me, and I'm just gonna be looking him dead in the eyes, trying to, I guess, intimidate him into telling us.
Okay. Yeah, make an intimidation check.
Okay, you have freaking got it, my guy, because it's gonna be a big old 16 plus 2, 18.
Woo!
Okay. Boyce grabs onto Big Kyle and he like looks at him. He's like, "Man, I don't know. Oh God!"
And my nipples straight out into your eye sockets because I'm standing over you.
My God, they're glistening.
Okay. Okay, Lady Bluff isn't really gonna put you on the team. She's gonna knock you out and with that food you ate, and then she's gonna do experiments on you.
And we're the ones who are
like,
going to get in trouble with the gold coin.
Boys,
Yeah.
Big Kyle.
Yeah.
I appreciate your honesty. We're not bad guys, right?
No, I
Like,
don't
guys,
think
you don't...
We don't
No.
deserve this, do we?
No, we're cool. This is just a game. We're just having fun playing a game.
Yeah.
And
Are
I'm bigger
you
than
gonna
this.
Here's the
This is
thing.
chill.
Are you gonna help us, or are you gonna hurt us after all the fun we've had?
And Boyce starts to like kind of make that noise, and then as he does, you hear over a like a magical walkie-talkie he has. One of the serious guards say, "Boyce, Big Kyle, it's time to start the patrols." And Boyce and Big Kyle look at each
Skip's
other.
gonna just look at them.
And Boyce says, "Okay, well, I can't like give stuff to you, but I can maybe tell you that you might need one of these." And he like puts an elevator key card down on the table to move around the tower. And there might also be like a set of vines you could climb up the outside from that broken bathroom window. And that
What else?
maybe all four of us are going to be patrolling the floors on 15-minute intervals. But I didn't tell you that, and we're good guys. We're good guys. We're not bad guys. We're cool. We're right? Like, we're friends. We're guards, but we're good guys.
Hey,
So-
do you guys double dare us to stay cool about this?
I triple dog dare you to stay cool about this.
Skip, you're fucking
And Big
intense.
Kyle really cool wipes away some tears and gives you a very stiff, uncomfortable wink.
Okay.
Very big of you, Kyle.
Yeah, and with that,
Good
Boyce
thing.
and Big Kyle
Thank you, bro.
look at
Thank you.
Boyce and Big Kyle look at each other, and they take one of the two elevators up to different floors, though they don't tell you which ones they're going to. So yes, now you have
We have a key card.
a key card. It only allows you access, so you can go to any floor that you want.
Okay.
And there are guards on 4 of those floors besides the one you're on right now.
Okay.
And if you need a list of those floors, let me know.
I mean, I guess we don't technically know, right? So don't tell us yet.
Yeah, there's 8 floors. You know that,
Okay.
and you can
We've
see
been to
8
some of
buttons.
them though.
in
Is the vault its
in
own
there.
floor? And like the
The vault is its
Lighthouse.
own floor. The light and the dining hall are all their own floors. Yeah,
Okay.
as
And
well
what
as the
floor are
main
we on
hall
now?
entryway.
I guess we would know
You
that.
are on. No, you're on floor 3. You can see that.
Okay. Okay.
That thing in the
top floor is the lighthouse, right? The very
Presumably.
top?
Presumably.
Yeah, we'll say that you saw them hit the top floor for the lighthouse and the 7th floor for the vault.
Weird place for a vault.
Yeah, wait. The vault is the second.
7th floor.
The second
7th
from the
floor.
top.
7th floor.
Oh,
Yeah.
But there's 8 total, right?
9, or excuse
9
me, 8.
total.
8 total. No, there is. I'm sorry. 8 total floors. Lighthouse is 8. Vault is 6. Dining hall is 7. You also saw
Dining
that
hall
one.
Okay.
7. Wow, this is a very
So it goes
Okay.
vault hall.
oriented.
Yeah.
So basically,
You're
5,
on
4,
3.
and 2 we have not been to because we've been to the first floor, which is where we came in on.
And the 3rd floor. Is
No, you came in on the main hall. You don't know which level the main hall is. You couldn't figure that out, but you did go down from the main entrance.
Should we try our
The-
Lady
the
Bluff
first floor is- Underneath.
potion plan? Like, so if the dumb guards or if the other guards come in here, Marta, you look like the Lady Bluff and you say you were just checking up on us, and then You can be like, take me to your chambers, or take me to my chambers, and then you can go confront her, or
That's good.
I don't know.
That's good. I could be Lady
only
Bluff, who like
enough
just
potion
feeling
to
a
do
little.
one, right? To do
Yeah,
one
only one
transformation.
person. That was the caveat.
You could also pretend to
I
be
could do late.
guard. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, you could pretend who.
I was saying, I could be Lady Bluff, and then since I was talking about being old earlier at dinner, and like yada yada yada, I'd be like, oh, I'm losing my memory. Where's my quarters again? Could you escort me? Like
Yeah.
I like
skip
that
the
idea.
plane
That
and
sounds
then.
smart. I
and
mean,
then
with
get
Lady
an
Bluff,
escort.
you can go anywhere. Presumably, you can just say
Yeah.
it's your tower.
You could just bully them into taking you anywhere. You could just be like, take me to the lighthouse, and they'd have to click the button for you.
You could also probably just escort all of us and be like, yeah, I'm giving them a tour of the tower.
Yeah, you could be like, I'm gonna
That's
show
true.
them my You could be like, I'm gonna show them my chambers. Wink,
Is that
like I'm gonna
suspicious?
kill them or have sex with them.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but like when Lady Bluff be thrown off, if we all walk into a room together and are like, "Hey, it's me,"
Or
but it's
if
you,
walk
but
into her-
it's
if you walk into a
also.
room as her, she's also gonna be thrown off.
oh well, I feel like
We
this
can-
is like gonna be.
But I was gonna
This
do
is
the
gonna be-
mirror trick, right?
Oh yes, I forgot the mirror.
Oh
trick.
shit! Because this is gonna be confrontation station either way, where I feel like we're gonna have to end up fighting her. So it's like one way or another.
Or we could kill her in her sleep.
Also a
We'll
good idea.
Sneak up on her. I like the idea of turning Marta into Lady Bluff. I think that's a good starting, like a jumping off point. Maybe you do some recon, see what's on these other floors as Lady Bluff. If there's anything that can help us on those floors, maybe we get in on that and then we reconvene.
That's a good point.
with
Maybe
our
there's like a
final
weapon
plan.
stash or something.
Yeah.
Do we remember how long the potion lasts?
It'll last like about it'll last like 6 hours, so it'll last through the
Okay.
night, but you'll wake up as yourself.
Cool.
Enough for
That's
Marta
ample
to
time.
scope multiple floors. Good. Okay.
Sculpt multiple floors, and if she wants to, do the mirror trick.
Yeah, there won't be a time pressure for you.
Perfect.
All right. I think Marta glugged this down.
All in favor.
Okay, here I go. Chug, chug, chug.
All right, you glug this potion down, and holding the image of the Lady Bluff in your mind, you begin to morph. You feel a little more youthful and revitalized as you change and grow. Your clothes take on the shape of the Lady Bluff. The two daggers across your chest appear, and when you look in the mirror in the bathroom, you see yourself as
Is she liking this?
this woman that you so despise. And you are now the Lady Bluff.
And I'm a little confused at first, and I just like punched the mirror a couple of times because I think the Lady Bluff is there, and I didn't realize that I transformed into her, and I kind of just like punched the mirror, and I'm like, and then I realized I'm like, oh, okay.
Marta, it's all
Okay, Alexander Crisp comes up to you and kind of like, with his monocle, fascinating. You look just like her. And what do you guys want to do?
I think
I
send
guess-
Marta to one of these unexplored floors.
Yeah, or
Okay.
all of them.
Yeah.
starting with
Cool.
Say that you're like
Justin and then
maybe
the rest
say
of you
you're
guys are gonna stay back, or
testing- Well, that depends. I mean, she could ask to get tours of the floors and be like, "I'm just checking your knowledge. Tell me everything about this floor."
Ooh, that's good.
okay.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
Okay.
okay.
Pop quiz for the guards.
They're gone right now. So what floor do you want to go to try and like find them?
We're on 3. I'll go to floor 5.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
Yes. Pop quiz.
Just you?
I think
Just
let's
me.
just send
Just you?
Marta for now,
Okay.
and then check the vibe and see if it's cool if we can come out.
Cool.
Just Lady Bluff.
You go onto floor 5, and you enter into a room that looks like a study or like an office. You see You see a desk with some chairs, kind of like almost like that Oval Office setup that the president has at the head of the room. You see some bookcases on the right side. You see a couple like chests and cabinets on the left side. A table with a collection of maps and things, and like an armory rack with a couple weapons on it. And then you see one of the more serious guards patrolling, just like rounding through the room. Carsen, do you want to take this one, or do you want me to take the serious? Want to toss you the opportunity?
Oh, it's just one of us, right?
If you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah, just one of the serious guards.
Yeah.
You feel like? Okay.
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
he wants to
patrolling around, and he does like a double take.
He's just making sure things are good.
Yeah, just little salute, like, Mrs. Bluff, Lady Bluff. All is well.
Guard, come here.
I presume stands at attention.
Guard, come here.
I walk over to you, post haste, and stand at attention. At your service,
Guard,
miss.
I've heard an interesting rumor that one among you is a traitor. And I'm going around surveying, trying to find out which one would betray the Lady Bluff. So, just doing some questions, maybe,
Absolutely.
maybe you could show me how much you truly know about being a guard, so I know you're a true guard and not someone who would betray me.
The guard.
Well, as one of your elite guards, I certainly would lay down my life if it came to that. Last resort, of course, but I would do everything in my power, me and my compatriots, I assure you. I can look into this as soon as you would like, if you think that there's insurrection among us. Do you have any leads on that? I'm sorry, I apologize for my lack of intel on not knowing this sooner.
And I apologize for withholding any information, but if I were to give you any information about my leads right now, I don't know if you are the traitor or not. So how about I just put you through some tests, and then I can make my decision on if I think you're the traitor or if you're not.
That seems prudent. I will comply with any test.
Great. Already starting off very well in my test. I guess first off, let's just pretend that I was a guest, and I don't know much of the castle or the Lady Bluff residence. So how about you just take me around and show me the different floors and kind of, escort me as if I was a normal person to see how well you could hold my own secrets.
Well, oh yeah, you go ahead.
Yeah, he nods and very, very deftly escorts you first around this room, which you find out is the study. It's your office. And he almost kind of keeps looking at you, expecting you to correct him as you just kind of listen. So you learn that you're in your office right now, where you keep most of your valuables, like the key to the vault. You learn that the vault is the floor directly above your office. Directly above the office is the dining hall, and then the light. Below your study is the main entry hall. Below the hall is the room where you guys are all being kept right now. He tells you that the 4 guards are on patrol, rotating through the tower, along with Constance, who is kind of overseeing the guards. And then he takes you down to the lab. And in the lab, which is 1 floor beneath the room which you're in right now, you actually see Smudge, who's one of the guys from Dr. Captain's crew. He's one of the big backpack boys. And Smudge is like Daniel. Smudge is very nervous and seems to be like prepping the lab or cleaning the lab or something. And he stands at attention, and you notice that there's what looks like a body on an operating table, covered by a sheet. and then on the side there's this big glass dome, like half dome, which seems to have a bunch of animals in it. And then the bottom floor you see is the whirlpool generator, which is just like an engine room. And then he walks you through all this, and he takes you back to study, and the test is ended. He gave you the tour, and asks how he did.
If you could explain to me, if you don't mind, the amount of efficacy that I have demonstrated in this tour.
Oh, my beloved guard, I wish I could give you immediate results to your test, but I first have to review all the other guards before I can disclose any more information. But I'm sure you would understand that, being one of my most loyal guards, so yes?
Absolutely. Without question.
He seems cool with all of this. As you say that, everybody make a Constitution check for me. So a D20.
Including us?
Plus whatever
it's a
your
20,
Constitution
baby.
modifier is. Ooh, nat 20.
Ooh, 19.
Okay. 19.
And I have a 10 plus 5, 15.
Okay.
Dang, 5?
You, let's see, Marta, somebody
So I
got
15.
a
I have a
15, 15, 12,
I need to
and
get my
10?
charger.
Wait, what was the lowest number?
Would have been Marta. But plus the
15.
Okay.
modifier was.
Did you all got above 12, though?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. All right. You can pass the Constitution check, no problems. Okay, cool. So back to Marta whenever she comes back.
Marta had to
Gone.
grab a charger.
She lost her head.
Okay. Yeah. So are you guys?
Are
Do
we
you wanna
with
wait for
her?
her, or you are
No, we're
still
back
in the
in the room.
quarters?
Now we're all back in the room, right? The tour is over,
Yep.
and we're back
Yeah.
in the room together. And we can assume
Yes.
Marta probably told us what she learned, so we're all kind of like on the same page.
Assuming she came back, then yeah, we can say she filled you in. So you all have that information now.
So
I mean,
is there anything in
we're
particular?
We're looking
I should
for
also
a
say-
key.
Yeah, sorry. I should also say that you know that she put her piece of that key into the vault. So he explained that the guard explained that he knew that was where she liked to keep that piece of the key in the vault. So that is there.
And we're already poisoned, right? Like we're gonna pass out.
Sorry, I had to
this
grab
food.
my charger.
What was this?
To
what was
your
this
knowledge,
information?
yeah. So you guys aren't quite sure exactly what's going to happen, but you know that the food that you ate was laced with something, and that's you kind of put together that's what these like rumblies in your stomachs, the Constitution checks have been, that kind of sneaking up on you. But
Skip's
so far,
gonna try and
two
make
of you
himself
guys-
vomit.
Okay, sure.
Skip's gonna just straight
all
try
right.
to vom.
Cool. You go into the bathroom
If-
and try to do that.
Yeah.
I should say when you go into the bathroom, you notice the broken window that the guard mentioned and the vines. But yeah, I guess roll the vomit.
Yeah, cool. Any modifiers?
No, I'd say just throw it.
Okay, that's gonna be a big old 15.
All right, yeah, you up, Chuck.
Love it. Okay. Yeah, Skip's
Cool.
not fucking around. If he heard there was poison that we ate, he's gonna just try and vomit it up, and it looks like he succeeded.
All right. You purge.
I purged.
Skip
Clean
purges
now?
successfully, and sorry,
Is Skip like cured now?
Skip is clean now. I think yeah, Skip is
Okay.
clean. You
Cool.
feel great. Skip.
Great. So I'm gonna run out of the bathroom and I'm gonna be like, if we ate something poison, shouldn't we try and get it out of our bodies?
Oh, you know, I did a lot of puking in my early Hollywood days trying to get my body right for some roles, so this should be no problem for me. I'm going to try that too. I'm going to go in the bathroom and also try to puke.
Okay.
And
Throw
here
it.
we go. And it's a 12.
You don't quite get it. You
Uh-oh.
retch, but you can't get it out of your stomach.
I'll show you how to puke. It's a 15.
Okay, you get there.
Cool.
Nice.
You tickle the what they call the uvula,
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a little
and you
punching
just
bag
let it go.
inside.
Yeah.
And I'm just resting inside the toilet with my head. So you see that? No,
And yeah, Skip's
that
gonna
easy.
Skip's gonna give Bromst like a loving pat on the back.
Marta, you throwing up too, or
I'm sorry, I
Didn't
was in my
Marta-
charger. I missed what happened. We ate poison?
The food
So
we
at
ate was
dinner-
poisonous.
Yeah, at dinner the Lady Bluff poisoned us. That's what the dumb guards revealed to us, like in the food. So
Classic.
Skip straight vommed.
Mm-hmm.
As did Bromst.
Okay. Yes, and I'm with the guard right now, as Lady Bluff.
You've returned to the room as far as we're concerned.
I've returned to the room.
yeah, we
okay.
said that you came back to fill the crew
Gotcha.
in.
Gotcha.
So
Okay. Okay, I guess I'm gonna try to vomit as well. I don't know if I have
just throw it
any modifiers on my vomiting since I vomited already twice today, but I'll just go ahead and roll. And I got a 2.
Wait, hold on.
Ooh.
Okay, I want to
Well,
pause.
But if I
because that's
vomit, won't I
actually-
do the potion? Won't I vomit
Yeah.
the potion up?
I was thinking that too.
Ooh, shit.
But you
That's a
rolled
very
a 2.
good
Yeah,
point.
Shelly-
Well, I
Shelly
guess
Helly,
you rolled a
thank you.
2, so
We're lucky.
yeah, we can say that 2 if we're all good with that. I think fate has spoken, and we can
That
move
makes sense
forward.
to me.
We'll let the dice.
Okay. Cool. So you are still, unfortunately, slightly poisoned to your knowledge, but the potion holds. Okay, what do you got next? Because I think if we keep moving, we can finish this phase tonight.
There's something
Okay.
suspicious about these vines outside the window of the bathroom.
Also-
They're,
Marta-
they're just another
Wait,
way
wait,
to
wait.
navigate the building.
Marta,
okay,
you
so
missed
that's
when
a
you
way
were
to get around
grabbing.
without going in the elevator.
You missed when you were grabbing your charger. We found out that the key we're looking for, the Lady Bluff keeps in
vault.
the safe or in the vault.
We should probably go to the vault somehow.
I thought she keeps the case, or I thought she keeps the key in the study to the vault. Or is the key to the vault in the study, and then there's another key in the vault?
There's a key
Yes.
for the key.
The key to the vault's in the study, and the key you're looking for is in the vault.
So let's go to the
So
study.
get in that vault,
this
baby.
vault key.
Get in that study.
The
Get that
study,
key to the vault.
the study is story 5. Above 5 is the vault. Above the vault is the dining room, and then above the
Yep.
dining room is the
The
lighthouse.
lighthouse.
Yes.
Yep.
Below the study is the lab.
No, below you is the lab.
Below us,
So below
is
the quarters. Yeah.
Okay. Below the study is the main hall corridor. The main hall.
Very good.
Below the main hall is us. Below us is the lab.
Yep.
Below the lab. Do we ever find out what was below the lab?
Your heart.
It's the whirlpool generator.
Whirlpool generator. Okay, great. Then we'll go to floor 5 to get the key to the vault, which is on floor 6.
Okay.
All of us?
Cool. You guys, yeah, are you all going?
I think so. We still have Lady Bluff duplicate with us, so we'll just say that Lady Bluff is giving us a tour of the
Yeah.
library.
That's a cover.
Cool.
But the same
you guys,
guard is there, right?
No, the guards, since you left, you know that the guards have rotated. And nobody's come back to this floor, but you did know that like people rotated through. So you guys take the elevator to the study, and nobody's in the study. And so you freely walk over to the study. You are able to grab the key to the vault from the desk. And as you're walking out, 2 things happen. First, Bromst, there's an axe mounted on one of the armory stands that catches your eye. And it's made of, it seems to have like a steel handle, and the blade seems almost like it's covered in coral. And the coral seems like it's kind of fused slightly to the armory rack, but this thing seems to call to you.
Why didn't you put this in my den at my house where my son would walk in and I tell him to stay out because it's my man cave, and my wife would yell at my son because he disobeyed me. I want this axe.
You walk over to it and put your hands on it. Make a strength check for me.
Okay. 17.
Okay. You pry this thing free of the coral, and as you turn it around, Alexander Crisp comes up to you and says, "Oh my! I've heard about this, but I've never seen it. It's a coral."
Nobody
axe."
asked you.
Whoa.
Well, Skip, I'm
Anyway.
simply trying to help our man Bromst here. And he explains to you that the way that this works is that if you attack an enemy, but you miss by, so like let's say their armor class is 15, but you get a 14. So if you miss by 1, you will not hit them, but what you will do is you'll put a like a containment spell on them, kind of, where you'll start to infect them with coral, and then over the next few turns, the coral will grow and like give them disadvantage on movement. So basically the idea being that if you have a near miss, you get easier hits going forward.
And they'll turn into a pier.
Eventually, yeah,
Yeah.
if they don't break free.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Can Skip do a Perceptorooski around? I'm gonna do
yeah, sure.
I just want to do a perception check around the office, not the office, the study. Okay. My perception is +1, so I'm gonna see a 14 + 1 for 15.
Okay. You look around and you see some maps of the area, which I'll give you this. You find a map, like a couple different maps of the larger Cascade Seas area that you're in, and they're all kind of like, they're all rough drafts because nobody really has mapped it out very cleanly. But even so, these charts are like still pretty rare. Not going to do anything for you right now. Come in handy later.
That's fine. I'm gonna roll them up and shove them down my pant leg.
Okay, cool. As you guys walk toward the elevator,
Yeah, my Chippendale's pant leg.
as you guys walk toward the elevator, you hear it start to beep, and it dings on your level, and the door slides open, and out walks Smudge, the handyman of Dr. Captain Barnabas Page, and he looks very like taken aback. He had come up here to the study to grab something for his work in the lab that he's doing, which I think he feels all up to date on, if he's feeling good to go.
Yeah, this is me, right?
And he just yeah, this is you. Smudge just looks very shocked to see all of you like walking around, and the Lady Bluff, because he actually thought that the Lady Bluff had left for the evening, and so this is a surprise to him.
I'm sorry. Am I interrupting?
Yes. In fact, you are.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Smudge.
Well,
Smudge wants to know. Sorry.
Yeah.
Smudge is like, Smudge sees the Lady Bluff, and he is hesitant to ever question her authority or say anything against that, but he does get the sense that something is not quite right, and so he kind of tries to hint at, like, has the plan changed? Are they our friends now? Are we like working with them? Should I still? He's kind of trying to figure out, like, if he should still prep the lab or whatnot.
Yeah, my lady, I just, are we exiting on the, should I just, how
Smudge.
I should still do it, yeah? Or,
Smudge,
okay.
I wanted to give our guests one last tour before they go to sleep. If that makes sense to you. Just one last tour before they go to sleep.
Smudge feels like this isn't quite what he would expect, but he's too timid to really challenge.
Okay, well, I think I need to go to sleep. going to sleep.
Smudge
Moonwalk into the elevator.
Smudge, backs up, and the elevator door closes, and he goes back down. Do you guys want to go to the vault? I would assume.
Yes.
Yeah.
Cool. You guys go up the elevator to the next floor to the vault.
See my axe.
You walk into the vault room, and the vault is not open, but outside the vault door you see the other Sirius guard. So the one that not the one you encountered originally, Marta, but the other one who is standing by the vault door and just kind of looking around. And he seems surprised to see you as well. And he says, "My lady, I confess I thought you had left for the night. And the four of them, is everything all right? Do you need something?" He's
Yes,
staring
guard.
at you.
Yes, guard. They our guests seem to not have fallen asleep as quickly as I would have hoped. And so they seem a little restless. I went to go check on them to make sure that they were fast asleep, and they were not. So they wanted to see the vault one last time. So I fancied that, and I said, sure. I will take you to the vault one last time, and then we can assure that you fall asleep.
Does Marta not have to roll deception
wink,
for any of
wink,
this?
Wink, wink, wink.
So, I'm about to have a roll deception.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah. And before you roll deception, you hear a noise on this magical walkie-talkie of the other guard telling this guard that Smudge mentioned that he saw you and that it seemed slightly off. And so this guard is asking on the walkie-talkie. The guard is asking the guard in front of you if anything seems amiss, and he doesn't answer. But you're gonna have disadvantage on this persuasion roll because of that, because he's now a little bit more suspicious. So roll deception
Come on, Marta.
Marta, you got this.
with disadvantage.
And I got a 13, and my deception is 3. Wait, is it deception or
gotta roll.
persuasion?
It's deception. But you have to roll
Okay.
one more time and take the lower roll.
Okay. Oh, it fell down. Hold on. And that is 16 plus 3, so 19.
Okay. All right.
Yep.
Yeah, you get it.
Let's go.
frick
The
yeah,
guard,
get it, Marta?
The guard reaches for his walkie and says, "Everything's all right. I think we're fine here. Thank you." And he puts it back and he says, "Well, my lady, I'm not one to stand between you and your gold." And he steps to the side and lets you in. You enter the vault, and in front of you, at the far end, you see on a little hook hanging from a string this golden ring piece that you have been searching for, and looks to be the outside piece of this key.
Let's grab it.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Okay, you guys grab it, and as you do, okay, Nomeo and Marta make a Constitution check for me one more time.
17 for your boy.
And
Okay.
a 3. A 3 for Marta.
Yikes.
Marta.
Okay. So both of you, Nomeo and Marta, begin to feel quite woozy. And you start to slightly lose your footing, and as you do, the world begins to warp a little bit. And before you go completely black,
Okay, friend.
you recognize that you're about to black out. And so you have I'm gonna give you a chance to do anything you want to do before you lose consciousness completely and hit the floor.
Frick.
Wait, so this is both me and Marta are being hit by this?
Both you and Marta, yeah.
Damn.
Because we vomed. Bromston and I vomed.
17.
I just look for a particularly forgiving section of treasure to fall on, like maybe some gold,
Okay.
something small and loose.
Some
that won't
soft
hurt to
gold.
fall onto. Yeah, maybe like gems
You,
and like something like sand.
You find a soft part of gold, and then you fall on it before realizing that it's a bunch of coins, so it doesn't really feel soft at all. And Marta, anything you want to say or shout out or do before you slip into blackness?
Yes. So and I'm taking this from Sadville, but I know that Nomeo is wearing aviators, and I kind of yell at a quick plan to Skip and Bromps and say, "It's up to you now. Puppet me like Weekend at Bernie's, and put the sunglasses on me." And then I fall over onto the gold.
Okay.
And then what? Ease?
The guard
Yeah, I'm
hears
like, is that a
the guard
movie?
hears the two of you. The guard hears the two of you fall over, and he walks in and says, "Oh my God, is she okay, lady?" And he rushes over to her. And as he does, he grabs his walkie-talkie and sends out an alert. We have Lady Bluff
Skip's
down.
gonna-
Repeat,
Skip-
we have Lady Bluff
Skip's
down.
gonna try and intercept him. Can Skip
Okay,
try and
okay,
intercept
okay.
him?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, yeah. Skip's just gonna do a classic "What's that over there?" and try and just like yank.
Okay, you gotta roll deception, or not deception, but like what's like maybe like a sleight of hand.
a sleight of hand.
I'll say either deception or sleight of hand, because you're either gonna have to like make him look or snatch it. So one of the two.
I'm gonna do sleight of hand because I have a higher mod, which is gonna be a big old 17 plus 3, which equals 20.
Okay.
Ooh.
Yeah.
So he's gonna "What's that
He,
over
like,
there?"
double-taked.
And
Okay.
I'm gonna snatch the walkie out of his hand and like, "What's that over there?" And I'm gonna point and I'm gonna grab the walkie out of his hand and try and just deck him in the face.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah. Go for it.
Okay, so we'll use strength. And that's gonna be a big old 18 plus 2.
Oh!
All right. Yeah. You. I'm just gonna say you knocked this dude out cold.
Okay,
You, like-
great. Okay.
Smooth. Yeah. 1, 2. Boom. Boom.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab the walkie, knocked him out, and so
Okay.
now we have Nomeo and Marta on the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, Bromst, we have to weekend at Bernie these fools.
I'm just picking up what that means, but I think I get it, and I am ready to do it.
Okay, I'm gonna grab Marta
I'll grab
Okay.
the
'Cause-
little Nomeo man.
because I'm bigger than you and she's human sized.
It's completely irrelevant, but that's fine. I'll do it.
Okay. So I'm gonna grab Marta, but first I'm gonna take the key that she snatched from the vault and stick it down my my Chippendales pants.
Okay. With your maps and.
Yeah,
Cool.
that's
Crowded
my
down
that's Skip's general
Rick?
safekeeping place. So
Your crotch of holding.
yeah,
Your
my
sweaty
crotch
little
holding.
ball.
Can I look for that
Ew.
shiny object that Nomeo
Ew, I hate
found?
it.
Yeah, definitely, Brahms.
Okay.
You find it. You find the little object. Good catch. You
Cool.
pick that up as well.
I'm just gonna
Guess
pop
we're
it.
Okay.
in a hall here. Cool.
Cool.
Okay, you guys.
And we
Yeah, go ahead.
gotta get the frick out of here, don't we? Because they
So-
know that we're going
yeah,
down,
so
so the
here's
real
what's
Lady
happening.
Bluff's gonna be looking for us.
So here's what's happening. You hear on the radio the other guards say, "All right, rotation." And then you hear, or excuse me, you hear two things. You hear guard rotation, and then you hear we have the Doctor Captain arriving as well. And
Fuck.
you see the light on the elevator blink, and you see that the elevator is coming up to your level. And you recognize that you either have enough time to get in the other elevator, and disappear, or close the vault door, but you don't have enough time to do both.
Skip.
We probably gotta disappear. We have an elevator key card,
We do.
We should probably try to get the heck out of here. Because we can't take all these people with only you and I awake.
I know. Should we head
Yeah,
back to
the
room
guard
and
has
pretend
to
that
stay.
Nothing happened?
Huh?
Or should we try and head to our room and pretend nothing happened, or should we try and literally leave the building with 2 passed out people?
I don't think so, because if we go back to our room, they're going to expect that we're all passed out. So I think we should bail.
Okay.
Is our boat, our boost, our goose boat down there?
Your boost boat is still at the at the front of the entrance. Yeah.
So we should,
We
if the
still haven't
guards are on
gotten
our
the
table.
coin, though, yeah.
We
just
got the key,
You
though.
have
We
the
were
coin.
looking for a key. And we have the coin.
Yeah.
You have what you came for. Yeah.
Okay, I think we should try and bail then.
Let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna
Cool.
try to go down to the booth.
Okay. You take the elevator down just in time, and you get to the main entry hall. And the last thing you see, so you come out of the elevator in the main entry hall, and you turn to take the door to exit. And the last person you see is you see Big Kyle standing in the hallway, and he looks both like surprised and happy and stressed out to see you. He knows that. He knows that the Doctor Captain is here to now like go to your room and try to look for the passed out used. So he is happy to see that you're not going to be victims, but stressed out because he knows that he's supposed to be helping Doctor Captain.
Okay.
Hey guys, I got a lot of emotions right now about seeing you. What's up? How are you all
Big Kyle.
doing? First off,
Big Kyle, you have
Yeah.
2 choices. You can join our crew, leave this all behind, and have a better life, or you say nothing to anyone here.
Oh, please
Yes.
let Big Kyle join our crew.
Oh wait.
We
Oh,
lost the Ken. We
man.
lost. Okay, listen. We lost the Kenku, so we have an open slot.
True. Sorry, Kyle. I
Oh,
was talking to
jeez.
your chest. I didn't realize how big you've gotten since I've last seen you. Oh God, what a trip! Congratulations.
whoa. You just like say nice things periodically, huh?
What?
I really dig that. I really thrive on that kind of validation. I think I'm gonna get absolutely roasted into oblivion if I stay here with you all trouncing about. I think I have just as good luck just seeing what's up and going with y'all.
Come on, Big Kyle.
You got a big space for me on your little boat?
We have the
A massive
biggest
gap.
space for you.
Okay. I guess I'll go with you.
Okay. Can we all run out then to boost?
Yeah, you all run out.
Is
to
the rest of our crew with us? Is like
Yeah,
do we
the
have-
rest of your. Yeah, sorry. The rest of your crew. I'm gonna say that they were with you the whole time. Just
Okay.
kind of like quietly. They're your pocket guys at this point. But yeah, they were with
Okay.
you.
Okay.
Yeah, you all
yeah,
run out to
let's-
boost together.
and just straight
And I
bail back to our ship, or
boost.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Big Kyle holds up his little walkie-talkie that he has and goes, "Hey guys, I'm expected to phone in periodically, and they're gonna get real suspicious if I don't get it. I'm up to the 5-minute mark here. I'm supposed to tap in and say something. What should I do?"
Big Kyle, you saw nothing. Just
Okay.
say all clear and give them a thumbs up, even if they can't hear it.
Oh, and say you gotta go to the
Okay.
bathroom.
Right
That's
before-
not hurt.
Right before you're able to get on the walkie to say anything, you hear the walkie chime, and you hear one of the serious guards say, "Man down in the vault! We have a man down in the vault! What happened? Anybody know?" And everybody kind of looks at you, Big Kyle.
Hey, yeah, Big Kyle, paging in. I'm actually in the bathroom right now, and so I'll come take a look in a minute. That's a 10-4.
You hear the
That's
radio
nice.
go,
Probably good,
copy,
right?
Big Kyle. I'll be looking forward to your backup. Boyce, stay where you are on patrol. Constance, stay. And he like gives instructions to everybody else to return. So he's waiting for your backup, Big Kyle.
What's boys gonna do
Poor
without Big
boy.
Kyle?
Who knows? Maybe
Oh my
there'll be
God.
some kind of act of vengeance next time. And with that, the four of you start to move away from the tower successfully with the key, which I would count as a big old
We did
victory.
We did it, folks.
We've done it.
Okay.
And you know what? I'll say this for our nice little wrap it in a bow ending. As you pull away from the tower, Alexander Crisp pulls out one piece of the key from his pocket, and he takes the other piece of the key from you, Skip. And he looks at all of you, and then he begins to move the two pieces together. And as they get closer, they start to vibrate more and more until it seems like they want to pull toward each other. And just as the camera pans in on or zooms in on those two pieces about to go together, we cut to black, and we will see you next time.
Cliffhanger!
Whoa!
Da, 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 da.
Hey!
Yay!
Woo!
Great.
Fun.
Amazing.
Another app in the books.
That was thrilling. Holy shit.
Yes. What a tower.
I got so
Oh
nervous.
man.
Yeah, same.
So worried about Boyce.
I know.
I
That's
know.
I
am
know.
too.
What's he
Taking
gonna?
threat.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do
He's
without
like-
Big Kyle?
He's like a lonely pea in an echoey hollow pod.
Maybe
Oh
maybe
my
he'll have
God.
to fill that space with just training really hard and getting ready to take revenge for being abandoned or something. I don't know.
Yeah, he's gonna have a
We'll
fitness
see. We'll see where
montage.
that
I think
goes.
he's gonna kill Brahms. I'm scared. That's
Oh
poetic.
man!
Good chance.
And we got a new crew member.
Yeah.
And we still
Hey,
got
Kyle,
we still got to
everybody.
pick up our boy from the
We're forgetting
watchtower.
David. Yeah.
David.
We're forgetting David in the
We
tower.
still got to pick him up once we get our actual
We-
boat.
Yes.
We might have to just
Oh
leave
yeah,
him.
David.
Throwback for Dave.
Uh-oh.
Poor guy.
We
He's
promise,
waiting.
we
He's
promise.
just sitting out there. It's starting to rain lightly as he looks up, and he's got his bag ready to go. He just kind of
He's holding out for a hero.
He's
Oh, no.
fiddling on his lute.
Aw.
Fiddling on his lute. Uh oh. Maybe he can be like the beautiful mermaid on our ship. You know how pirate ships have like a bow figurine? Maybe
Oh yeah.
Lighthouse Dave can be our
Interesting.
mermaid.
Hmm.
Um,
Wonder what's gonna happen when Marta wakes up and realizes she didn't get her revenge.
I know.
Oh yeah.
To deal with.
The Lady Bluff's still out there.
Tough stuff.
What's going to happen? All sorts of things. It's interesting.
all sorts
A
of
lot of world
things.
building to do. Well, yeah, guys, that's all I got for tonight for our adventure.
Woohoo!
Thank you,
Well,
Nick.
thanks as
Oh,
always.
yo, if you're
Thanks,
watching,
Nick. Thanks,
to
Carson.
Dungeon Master Nick,
Yeah.
and of course,
Yeah, thanks so much for having me, y'all.
Joining us. Great job, Carson.
Pleasure to have you,
Kyle
dude.
and various
Woohoo.
ensemble characters.
Yeah, thanks everybody.
And
Yeah,
thank you
that was fun.
guys for watching. Anybody who's still in the chat, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Captain Hoppa, Satville PM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sadville.
if you're not already, go follow. If you're not already, go follow the Wild City Instagram at Legend of the Wild City. Check out the merch on the page. The Everything Now Insta has that link tree. I got myself a shirt. I'm fucking stoked about it.
Buy some
I bought.
Yeah.
I also bought a shirt. I bought my own merch. So
Yeah.
I need to do that too. Check out our
Yeah.
Discord.
Yeah. It'd be- get
Hang
some
out in the
stickers and,
Discord.
sticker-
Follow us on socials. We have another show coming up on Sunday.
Sunday.
And someone might be streaming tomorrow night.
Oh yes, potentially some fun individual streams to check out between now and
Oh
then.
yes,
So
I will
definitely follow
be
our
doing.
socials.
Yeah, I will be doing an embroidery stream tomorrow during the
yeah.
day. So, come hang out while I
Oh, that's
stitch
so
some
cool.
stuff that's been in my brain, and we can talk about anything and everything.
Perfect.
I don't know what time. Probably after I wake up.
Hell yeah, the only way to know is to follow us
lovely.
on Twitter and Discord and all those other socials so you know when we're streaming.
Yay! Okay.
Out to raid.
Cool. Yeah, let's.
How do we raid?
somebody.
All right.
I did see an NJ cheese on.
Okay.
I did see a Bella on.
Ooh.
I do see side quest was on, so we could raid Uncle Joe.
You're right.
Harry Horror
should
was
do
on
that.
last time I checked.
Oh, Harry Horror. So many friends.
So many friends on right now.
There's a part
Too
of
many
it
friends.
Too many friends.
There's a part of
Too
this
many
backing track.
friends.
that sounds like the bum 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 ba da 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 from 64, and I keep
Oh my
like
God.
hearing that.
Yes.
Mixed
Oh,
in.
yeah.
Mario,
Say.
Inner Castle.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Holy hell.
I've been watching a lot of speedruns lately. I've
me
been
too.
watching a few Super Mario 64 speedruns and also Legend of
Those are
Zelda
good.
Ocarina of Time speedruns. They do randomizers.
it's
I
like-
don't know if you guys think of randomizers, but they do like entrance randomizers where like each building that they go into is a random entrance to a different building, which is crazy.
Holy
I've been
shit.
watching those a lot lately.
Oh, nice.
We're gonna
Yeah.
raid some.
I
Anyway.
like the oh God, the Ocarina of Time speedruns where they like glitch the whole game.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Those
are
wall
crazy.
skip.
Yeah.
the